Hi ladies and gentlemen and folks, I'm back home, back from a 2-week trip in Japan, and that was such a splendid trip, a trip of my lifetime. Like, I've been dreaming to go to Japan for the last 10 years and this was my dream come true, but it's, as I said on my top 5 bucket list video. Now I have no country wish to visit. I mean, there's still plenty of amazing countries to visit, but for now it just feels like I fulfilled my lifelong mission of 10-year dream of wishing to go to Japan, because here we are, and this was totally a trip of my lifetime. And again, I actually wanted to extend my stay, but I just had to go home. And yes, my sister as well as her kids are here with me actually, and we're all having a great time now, spending time together. But yes, welcome to the travel vlog of my trip to Japan. Again, like, travel vlogs are not gonna be a huge part of this channel, but Japan trip was just too special not to do. So yes, now enjoy my travel vlog to Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day! I finally get to go to Japan, something that's been my dream for many years. For like 12 years at this point I've been dreaming to go to Japan. And this Christmas actually I got like 50% of the cash from my family as a Christmas gift, but the other 50% I've actually been literally saving up for all those last 10 years ever since I wanted to go to Japan. And here we are, my dream is about to come true. I have a plane in only like 5 hours. By the time you're watching this, actually, I'm back in Poland already by the time you're watching this, but yes, right now I'm so excited to finally go to Japan. It's going to be a long flight, but it will be so worth it, especially that Japan these days is like the most popular destination among everyone. Like, for like these days people say it's like the best place to be. I'm so looking forward to it. Anime, samurai, delicious food, beautiful views, everything. Can't wait to go to Japan, and it's only like 5 hours away. I mean, the plane, it's actually like 12 hours flight, but whatever, it's getting close. And yes, I am taking Jotaro's hat. I mean, like, I generally don't take my hats to trips or anything, obviously, but this is a very special occasion, so there is no way in this world or the next I'm leaving this hat behind. To Japan, this is something that just has to go with me. So yes, you betcha I'm taking Jotaro's hat with me. But yep, so excited to finally go to Japan. Well folks, I'm in Japan, first time in my life, and I'm so excited. For now I'm only at the airport, but I'm only now expecting that the adventure is right in front of me. Hello Donkey Kong and Yoshi, and hello Rosalina too. I'm welcome, I'm honored. Well, I can't believe it, I'm in Tokyo. Never thought this day would ever come, but here we are. This is Tokyo. I'm going to dinner. I know it's gonna be tasty already. Well, it's early morning, and because of the change of time, I'm still a little bit sleepy, but it's like 11 a.m. here in Japan now, so no more time to waste. It's time to go and enjoy Japan. Well, there is a Nintendo store and Capcom. JoJo World, I'm in heaven. Gotta go. Yay! Iggy Cafe too, what to get here? Katsu sandwich, Yoshikage Kira's favorite. And the stand arrow, I didn't notice as I was entering the store. Well, let's see Nintendo Store now. Mario. If my nephew saw that, he would be screaming, Mario Kart! Yep, he's 4, but he still thinks that that's the full name of the character. And now time to enter an oldest Buddhist temple in Tokyo. Like, no visit will be complete without that to Tokyo. Now time for a restaurant that revolves around fishing. I'll be fishing too. Yay! Well, it's another morning in Tokyo and I actually have a trip to Mount Fuji today and going through this park in Tokyo to get there. Wow, a crow. A crow. Let's just go. Mount Fuji itself. Well, now we can look at Mount Fuji on foot. And there is a lake too. And unfortunately there will not be a hike because you can only hike up Mount Fuji during the from mid-July to mid-September. That's the only time it's ever possible to hike up there. So yes, that means that I'm not going to be hiking up there, unfortunately. It's not the season. Now we have the best view at Mount Fujima and the lake as well, actually. This would be perfect for nature adventure video, but again, we are doing a full vlog on trip to Japan, so that's why it's part of that. Well, let's take one last look at Mount Fuji, this time from this angle. Beautiful, simply beautiful. And now, time for the shrine. This is the gate. You see, there you have cherry trees. Yep, it's Sakura, which is the time of growing cherry here in Japan. Perfect time to visit. Or cherry trees. Now that feels like I'm straight up in Sekiro or a colored Akira Kurosawa movie. Splendid. And now we see Mount Fujima once again, this time with the cherry trees. Amazing. And the town next to it. And now we're higher up, still you can see Mount Fuji and the cherry trees. Oh my gosh, now the cherries are falling from the trees. Wow, look at that. There's a viewing deck over there, but unfortunately we only have like 20. There's a big line. Yep, going back now, but you can still get a look at Mount Fuji and the cherry trees. Going down. But let's take one last look at Mount Fuji and several more cherry trees. One last look at Mount Fuji. And Mount Fuji much closer and more cherries. This is beautiful. Hi folks, and that's another day in Tokyo, but last day in Tokyo because I'm going to Sendai today by train. So excited, Sendai, or should I say Morio! In the train, Sendai is waiting.
Good morning! おはようございます。森尾町レディオ。今日もお相手は私。
Well, welcome Morio or Sendai. Let's go to Grand Hotel. Wow, this is Grand Hotel, the one where Jotaro stayed, and now it's my turn to stay here. But wow, this totally feels like the one hotel Jotaro stayed in. Oh my gosh. Grand Hotel. And here is my room where I'll be staying. It's pretty smaller than Jotaro's room, but oh well. Besides, it's still pretty similar and gives similar vibe and atmosphere. Sendai. Well, for now, the buildings seem too large for it to seem like Morio, but then again, there are still some trees. Besides, the story was written in the 90s, so perhaps it's changed. Oh well. And this is Mukadeya, the store based on the one where Yoshikage Kira changed his suits. Or maybe the Star Wars first. I'm not sure, but whatever, it looks so distinctly similar. Now, apparently you can get a Yoshikage Kira signature here, but I don't speak Japanese. Well, just got it, but it says in Japanese and I don't speak Japanese. Of course, what you're gonna eat in Sendai is gyuten, their miso marinated tongue. Really tasty. Well, folks, a morning in Sendai, Morio. Well, isn't that the tower where Josuke and Okuyasu encountered an enemy stand that wanted to have them stuck on the tower? He was permanently stuck on it.
Hey, look sharp! Something fell out of your pocket!
Well, you can see whole Sendai from over there, although it certainly does look like this small town Morio is known as. Looks more like a big city. But here's the tower again where Josuke and Okuyasu encountered an enemy stand that wanted them stuck here. Now time for some great lunch. Spicy ramen with an egg and gyuten, again, the tongue. Now this is more like it actually. Now that's the Morio I know. Now, this does very much feel like Morio we know from JoJo. Like, but perhaps those are the areas around where Araki actually grew up. Who knows? But, yep, this certainly is more like it. It does very much feel like the Morio from the anime. Now time for very tasty dinner. I decided to have some gyuten today once again. Like, as long as I'm Sendai, I'm only eating gyuten. Well, at my last day of Sendai, let's see what's that. Yes, for some reason I am very much getting a place of a type of vibe I would often see Josuke at Okeasu hanging out. This does give some vibes of Morio. Well, it's nighttime and my very last day in Sendai, but look at that statue. You see the pose of the statue? This is actually what inspired the various techniques and fighting techniques that Araki used to create his JoJo fights and stand battles. Let's go a little bit here and see. Well, it's my last day in Sendai, but I just gotta have one more gyutan. That was so tasty and you can only get it in Sendai. And I'm in Osaka now at Universal Studios, which contains Nintendo World. And now, time to go to Nintendo World. I mean, I already booked a ticket online for tomorrow, but let's see. Maybe I can actually try a little bit of it today as well. Maybe they have some tickets left. Who knows? Well, folks, I am in Universal Studios. And nice music is playing besides me. I'm about to go to Nintendo World. Couldn't have been happier. Universal Studios, but we are going to the Nintendo World part. And Super Nintendo World itself, although it's getting late, so we sadly likely won't be able to do anything, but oh well. Tomorrow we have full day. Wow, Nintendo World. This truly is Nintendo World. Oh wow. Like, I didn't even try the attractions and I'm already feel like I entered the Nintendo World. It's not even about the attractions, I haven't gone on any yet, but the theme is just so amazingly done and the animatronics, oh wow. This is just spectacular and impressive. Well, it's early morning and I'm going to Universal Studios. This time I have all day. See, you can see Hogwarts Castle for over there, for example. Yup, today we have all day. Well, and here is the Harry Potter section, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And already feels so immersive. Fun fact, I've been to Universal Studios Florida a long time ago, but it was actually before the Universal World of Harry Potter got opened. So yes, you can say here in Japan, it's my first time in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Of course, you can't miss the candies, honeydukes first. Hogwarts Castle itself, so nicely recreated and feeling so real. And of course you have to get butterbeer at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. There we go. back in Nintendo World, but now that it's a daytime, I can glory. Donkey Kong Country, no, I gotta do this. My childhood favorite video games. Yup, now I'm only staying in the Donkey Kong Country world. And even the music from the games is playing. Yup, now I'm staying in the Donkey Kong Country world. Minecart Madness, gotta do this. This is the must. Hello Squote, hello Cranky. Well, Minecart Madness. And now I'm in Osaka City, my next hotel. So Osaka is known as a culinary capital of Japan, so I'm already ready for some really delicious, amazing food. I even booked a street food tour. Yes, it's actually a very sunny day out, but I'm sadly in a room that doesn't really have a window for a outside view, so yep, it almost seems like it's nighttime, but trust me, it's very sunny outside. And there is also a hot spring in this hotel, so maybe I'll go for the hot spring now. Well, it's another morning in Osaka, my last day for street food tour, and this is a fish market with lots of fresh seafood. Let's start with the tuna, sashimi. These are the inside parts of the tuna.
Have budget, so I will pay.
And here, folks, is my tour guide. Introduce yourself. Time for some tuna with sea urchin on top. Well, and this is blowfish. This fish is poisonous, but I'm about to eat it. Maybe this is the last you're ever seeing my video. Who knows? There we go. And this is an old Osaka mayor. And the largest building in Osaka. Well, a really nice evening now in Osaka City. Just ate a really tasty dinner, and now time to walk a little bit with a really nice street. Hi everyone, and now it's another morning in Osaka, and for my last day in Osaka I decided to actually do a trip with a tour guide to Kyoto. Like, yeah, historical place with plenty of samurai history and lots of temples and all. Like, yeah, you can't go to Japan without going to Kyoto, like that's essential historical part. So yep, now really excited to go on a whole day trip to Kyoto and see so many different historical sites. Kyoto trip is really interesting. Now we're all about to go to the shrine. Can't really pronounce it in Japanese, but we're all about to go to the shrine. And here is the shrine itself. Now I feel I'm in the real historical Japan. Now time to try this crab steak. Well, if there weren't so many tourists around me, I would totally feel like I'm inside Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Or Sword of the Stranger. Or any Akira Kurosawa movie. Wow, sacred place, so there are no restrooms beyond this point. Which likely means I also won't be able to film once I cross that point. And gold statue of Buddha. And now time for a samurai museum. Oh wow, so many incredible different samurai armors. Wow, this one seems like that one from the bandit leader from Seven Samurai. And this one seems like of those samurai in Sword of the Stranger. Oh my gosh, incredible armors. Simply incredible. Actually, no, this one seems more like the one of the bandit leader from Seven Samurai. Yeah. This one is more like it. But, wow, really incredible armors. Like, of course, a trip to Japan would never be complete without the Samurai Museum. Wow. And here's the exact description of the samurai armor. And here is a variation of the armor. And here too. Well, my tour of Samurai Museum is almost over, but you still gotta see this. And there are still more armors here. It's amazing. This is splendid. What a nice lake. Really nice waterfall and views. And another temple and shrine. Well, Kyoto was really spectacular and so historical. Now, back in my hotel in Osaka, and I'm going to go to hot springs in the hotel once again. Perfect time to relax. My last night in Osaka, and yes, I'm gonna have those squid for dinner. There we go. Yes, ready. Well, I'm in Shin Osaka Station and going back to Tokyo. Only like 2 more days I have left in Japan, but it was such a spectacular trip. Kinda sad I have to go back. Like everything that everyone is saying about Japan is true. Like you wish to extend your stay after you stay, but it will soon be time to go home. But I still have 2 more days in Tokyo. But currently I gotta get to my train that will take me to Tokyo. And I'm back in Tokyo. Have 1 more day left in Japan before I go home, but yes, I'm actually in the same hotel I was when I started this journey in Tokyo. So you can say I basically rounded up my trip. And this is a view from my hotel and my room. Of course, one doesn't simply return to Tokyo without returning to the JoJo world, of course. Like, that's a must. And Johnny Joestar and Gyro Zeppeli at the top. And here is the stand-ability slab. Last time the line was just too big, but I can do it now. Although taking pictures inside is prohibited, so this is the last I'm showing you of it. Well, here is my stand diagnosis. Clearly the stand of Risotto Nero, even though I'm generally wearing my Jotaro hat on this channel. But yep, my stand is clearly that of Risotto Nero. And there is right next to the Sega store with Sonic, or actually, this guy might actually be Shadow, actually, who's standing here.
Proceed to the route.
My very last day in Japan. I have a plane back to Poland tomorrow, so today is my last day, and I'm going to do some shopping here in Tokyo for my family. Like, my sister is very much begging me to buy her some matcha, and matcha Kit Kats as well, so yeah. That's what I'm going to do today, and still eat some really tasty food here but yeah, really love Japan, and kind of sad that my trip is coming to an end, but you gotta go home. Yep, couldn't resist, had to go back to the JoJo world. And yeah, I've decided to get JoJo Land's manga. Yeah, I'm anime first. Like, if you've been watching me, you know it's a well-known fact. I'm an anime first guy, but it's going to be many, and I mean many years since we ever will get JoJo Land anime. So I decided to buy like 2 volumes of JoJo Land just to take a peek at it. But I'm still watching anime first. This is again just to like take a peek of what exactly it's about. Plus, it's in Japanese anyway, and I don't speak Japanese, but it will still be nice to look at the amazing art style and get a little bit of idea from the images. And here is the Studio Ghibli Museum, or Ghibli, since I heard Japanese people actually saying Studio Ghibli, which is actually how I thought how I originally thought it was pronounced, until I heard people in America often pronouncing it Studio Ghibli, but I guess Studio Ghibli then, like I originally thought, but whatever. Yup, perfect way to conclude my visit in Japan. Since it's my last day, I think a Studio Ghibli museum is just perfect. So let's go. Although it seems like there is a big line there, but gotta do it. Well, museum was really incredible. Unfortunately, for legal reasons, I wasn't allowed to show you any of the inside, but trust me, if you love Studio Ghibli, then this is a must experience, basically. Like, this was really incredible and so fascinating, and seeing all those things from a different light. But this is all those things to give you an idea of what the museum is like from the outside. That's the best way I can really provide you with an idea of what the museum is like. Well, this is the last night in Tokyo, so it's best to still enjoy it while I can, because again, this is my last night in Tokyo. And for my last dinner in Japan, I'll have some very spicy ramen with some fried rice and kimchi. Well, very last day in Japan, but this time literal last day, because yes, tonight I'm flying out of Japan at 10 p.m. actually, that's when my plane is, so I'll just hang out a little bit still in Tokyo. This is the last time I see Day in Tokyo. I mean, last time at least in a while, because you betcha that I'm going to return to Japan if opportunity arrives someday. Like, this is not something for the only one-time trip. Like, yeah, I'm totally coming back to Japan as soon as opportunity arrives someday. Well, I'll let you have one last look at Tokyo, actually. my very last lunch in Japan. And for a dessert, I chosen to one last time eat taiyaki, one with custard and one with matcha. Both really amazing. Well, I'm on my way to the airport, end of my journey, but this was so amazing. I totally want to go back to Japan when I get an opportunity. Well, folks, I'm back in Poland now, in the airport, waiting for my luggage to come, but Japan was such a splendid trip. It not only lived up to my expectations, it actually exceeded them. Like, this was a trip of my lifetime. And again, as I was saying, I didn't even want to leave. I wanted to extend my stay so bad, but actually now that I'm here back in home in Poland, I actually feel a relief and glad to be home. Again, there's no place like home, especially that my sister and her kids are coming today actually and will be here with me for a week, so I'm even more excited to see them actually. But that was a trip of my lifetime, and yes, when opportunity comes, I will have to do it again. Don't know when it will be, but this is just something I just gotta do again. And as I've been saying, by the way, folks, travel vlogs, once again, are not going to be a huge part of this channel. Like, Japan is like a very, very special case. This is just something that there was no way I wouldn't do a travel vlog. Again, Japan is a very special case, but as I've been saying on my other travel vlogs, once again, they are not going to be a huge part of this channel. And right now, probably for the rest of this year, I don't think you'll see any travel vlog for the rest of this year. It's like, I'm not traveling for the rest of this year anywhere anyway, and even if I did, again, this isn't a traveling channel, let's just say that. But again, thank you all of you for checking out this video. Press the like button, please subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you very soon in a movie review. But actually on May the 4th, I have a very special video planned, so talk to you soon. Bye.